All right, mic is on. I have my mic turned off. I think I just peed my pants. Yeah, so this is stolen audio. Well, just the screaming from one of Jimmy's videos that he released like a week and a half ago, and I just had to take a break from doing fish stuff, and decided to make that little video. I don't know why, uh, but yeah. Anyways, happy Halloween, everyone. I hope your day is going well and you have some awesome plans for tonight. How's it going, Bob? It is going great. I saw some dude in a Pikachu costume earlier. I had to do a triple take, and he was a big dude. Well, I have no idea what a Pikachu is, but it sounds interesting. um, so yeah, that's the deal with the with the video. I don't know, just goofing around, trying new stuff out. That's kind of what I do when I'm like playing around with new effects or software. Um, I just make goofy stuff like that and steal other people's videos and noises and sounds, and I don't know, just goof around. That was fun. That was some work in Adobe, and like I said, just screwing around. GTA Red Star Gaming says, nice to catch a stream live. Usually miss them in the UK. Well, that's the idea of doing one in the evening and one in the morning. So I'm glad you're here. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. Pikachu is that yelly Pokemon that follows. I don't even know what that is. Like, I know that Pokemon is some cartoon or video game. That's about all I know about it, though. And honestly, that's about all I want to know about it. So, yeah. um, all you. I don't. Anyways. All right, so we got to get some business out of the way real quick. Um, let's see, Fortnite costume. Ugh. Ugh. I would imagine like the Fortnite people and the Pikachu people are probably like the same people. I don't know. I'm gonna lose all my Pokemon and Fartnite subscribers, but that's all right. Anyways, business. New fish hit the website. Let's get that out of the way real quick. Panagaras singles. I only have a few left, so I'm selling them as singles. If you want singles, there you go. Panagara back on the website. Got a lot of these clown killifish here. Super awesome fish. T Frakes Tank says those games suck. All right. Glad somebody agrees with me. I finally have some cichlids here in the cichlid section. And so as far as the price on these guys, right now I have them at $19.99. I've seen them as cheap as like $10 and as much as $30. The difference is these guys are huge compared to the other fish you're going to get. These guys are at least 3 inches. So they're much bigger than the juveniles that you would normally get. So I feel like that's pretty fair price, especially for the price I paid for them. What else did we get in? Oh, we got some new Corridoras. The salt and pepper, the Corridora habrosis. These guys are pretty sweet. When you buy 8 of them, they're pretty cheap, I feel. Like it's a pretty good deal for a super awesome fish. What else? I think we got some new rainbow fish. No, turquoise rainbows are back and they're on sale. Yeah, I think that's the only thing new here. Still have one more group of kamakas to sell. And what else? Oh, I know there's more, but I don't remember. The green endlers are back in stock. Huh. Oh, Tetras, duh. The profile or the thumbnail. The Von Rio Tetras. These are also like huge, like nice big adults. So pretty good price for 8 of them. $24. Feel that's pretty decent for some big, healthy adults. Really cool fish. These are, I think I have about 40 of them. I'm probably going to keep some for myself, to be honest, because they're pretty sweet. And I think that might be all. Still nothing here. I still have coolie loaches. Dwarf chain loaches are on extended quarantine. They're acting pretty funny, so I'm just going to watch them a bit longer. And plecos, sadly, all of those gold nugget plecos died for reasons unknown. They came in sick and I treated them for, they made it about a week and a half, and yeah, they just didn't make it. So that was a pretty expensive loss, but it happens. So gold nugget plecos, not going to be on the website. I did not order any fish this week, so nothing new as far as like what happened to that Episto? What Episto? Yeah, as far as what happened to the they came in with like sunken belly, and so I'm guessing some sort of internal parasite or something. Just couldn't remedy it, and they weren't eating, and it was pretty rough. And with plecos, it's kind of yeah, the ones I had in quarantine. Those I talked about those previously. They did not make it either. I've been having some issues with this wholesaler, which is why I did not order from them. I'm kind of in between wholesalers right now. I do have some, you know, pretty good news coming, but I'm not going to say yet. But I do have more fish hitting the website tomorrow. Finally, the Emerald Dwarf Rasboras, the Strawberry Rasboras, will both be on the website. Pencil fish, the Beckford's pencil fish, will be on the website tomorrow. And maybe, trying to think. Oh, the cherry barbs here are huge. You guys will see in tomorrow's video when I post the unboxing of these cherry barbs. They're huge, and almost every single female came in with eggs. They dropped eggs in the net. Unfortunately, I didn't get that on film, but they dropped. I had so many eggs stuck to my net from just you when you plop and drop. Obviously, you plop them into a net, and they laid all their eggs like right there. They just squirted them all out. So I took all those eggs. I did keep as many as I could. So I might have my own cherry barb fry, which would be kind of awesome. I have bred them before. They're really, really easy to spawn. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Dang, raise them babies. Yeah, yeah. Oh, and I finally will get pictures of the chocolate shrimp. These guys are super awesome. I've been waiting and waiting for a certain piece to come in the mail, and so I can take macro shots, and hopefully I'll be able to do that tomorrow. Actually get some pictures of those. But yeah, anyways, that's the business. Other part, the members discount is live now. So for the members that are here, I will post that discount code right after the live stream. And we're back. All right, so now that I've been ignoring everyone in chat, let's see. Do I use the med trio for all the fish you get in? Yes, except for erythromycin has been switched out for Maricin. What do you mean Jimmy shipped it last Wednesday? No, he didn't. He said he was going to, but he certainly didn't. So yeah. Mean Mug Aquatics, how's it going? My day is great. Thank you very much. Bare Necessities, what's going on, buddy Bob? I hope you're doing well. I am moving to your neck of the woods, Seattle bound for the next couple of weeks, having to take down my tanks this weekend in preparation to move. Well, I hope that's a good thing. Honestly, stay out. Our traffic is bad enough. We don't need you. Hopefully you're doing it for good reasons, though. So, Jimmy is here, actually. I won't ship it out till, like, Tuesday. So, yeah. You should have a jump scare scene. So I was actually... yeah, so I was actually going to do all that stuff. Well, I wasn't going to do it, but I did think about all that stuff and, like, have a bunch of stuff in the background, and I just didn't have time. So, too many water changes, too many lights to install, air lines to run. Yeah. So, you notice I haven't put out a video since last Friday. That video is going crazy. It's gonna get 50,000 views in the first week, which is crazy. It's at almost 45,000 views right now, and that's just insane because it's really a video about nothing. Like I all I did was like, here's a fish tank that I bought, and for whatever reason, YouTube is in love with that video. So in the past, anytime I've had a video that's going crazy like that, and I release another video, it kills it like instantly. So that's why I haven't put out a video. But tomorrow, I mean, I can't go more than a week without putting out a video, and it's down to about 300 to 400 views per hour. So if it kills it at this point, it was a good run. And tomorrow will be finally an unboxing video. I haven't done an unboxing video in forever. Grew up there, moving back for fam and a new job. But yes, your traffic is god awful. Well, congratulations on the new job, buddy. I wish we could export more people than we import, though. Just let the video ride. Well, yeah. So I know, like you kind of feel the same way when a video is going like that. You don't want to like ruin it, but I also want to start the month off with a video, an unboxing video. They usually do pretty well. I think I've done 2 of them and they get about 5,000 views. So it'll either kill it or it won't. But either way, I like to start out the month with a video. Just start out the month with like I don't know. It just makes it better. I don't know why. It just does. Just like I like ending the month with a live stream. I don't know why. I just do. The Seinfeld of fish videos. It's about nothing. It really is. I don't know. It's like here's a fish tank I bought for $40. Most of you wouldn't pass up on that deal, but you can't get that deal. I don't know. It's weird. But I'm not going to complain. I let it ride for a week, and now it's time for a new video. Plus, I want to show off the fish I got because these fish are pretty awesome. Hallowstream loaches. Hallowstream loaches will be on this site tomorrow. But I kind of don't want anyone to buy them because I don't want to try to net them. They might be more of a pain in the butt than coolie loaches. So we'll see if anyone buys them. I don't know. Fishstream says you're hoping to get that deal. Yeah. So I looked on the PetSmart website and it's not even there. If I was to sell it, I'd sell it for $80, double my money. HC Aqua says I'll let all my videos ride. I don't know. I just like starting out that month, just to start off that month with a boost to views, I guess is what it is. But yeah, it'll have 50,000 in the first week, which means here's the funny thing. Oh, excuse me. Which means that video has now paid for that fish tank. So I essentially got that 40-gallon fish tank for free. So thanks everyone for watching it, getting me a free fish tank. I was going to ask how the volume is today. I was playing with the volume again since we had some complaints on Monday, but no one's complained yet, so it must be all right, right? So what's everyone doing for Halloween? As it should come to no surprise, I'm not doing anything. Sound okay? All right. Good volume on my end. All right, sounds good. Probably should have started out with that, but whatever. Did anybody watch Dan's fish last night? That was pretty interesting news that he's attempting to build his own fish warehouse, like importing online business, and I think that's really cool. I watched, and he had this whole presentation. It was pretty neat. I don't know if anyone else caught that. Oh, I know some people in chat caught it because I saw you chatting, but it was pretty neat. It's pretty inspiring that someone is actually trying to change the industry like that. I think he brought up a lot of valid points about how nothing has really changed. And I've talked about this too with companies, as far as companies not changing with the times. A lot of these companies that we deal with are like stuck in the 70s as far as technology, how they run their business. For whatever reason, the fish world just hasn't caught up with technology times. The times, man, the times. And I guess that would be true with wholesalers and importers and of that nature too. I never really thought about it. I can say that after dealing with wholesalers, since I've started doing this, I can definitely see that there is a lot of room for improvement on their end. And I don't know. It's nice to see somebody come in with that much drive and focus. Oops. And hopefully it works out for him. Honestly, if I didn't just start doing this myself and sink a bunch of money into it, I would probably invest in his business as well, because I think he's a good dude and I think he can do it. Pouring down rain here for trick-or-treaters tonight with 40-mile-per-hour wind gusts. I honestly wish it was like that here. That way they wouldn't come around. I mean, I like handing out candy as much as the next one, but I gotta deal with my dogs every time someone knocks on the door. Yeah. I have a decent chance of tornadoes. Whew. Yeah, I was a little nervous to ship this week, actually. The weather was rough just about everywhere. Honestly, Bob, last week you talked about your microphone volume. Your volume is consistently much lower than any other video I watch. Well, it could be, are my videos low too? I know some of them are, just because I'm an idiot. But generally, I feel like the volume is fine on my videos. But I do keep the gains turned down so it doesn't pick up outside noise. So there's a lot of noise pollution in my area. So I do keep the gain on the microphone turned down. You guys remember when I live streamed on Wednesday mornings, you guys were able to hear the garbage trucks making their rounds. And that's even with the gains all the way turned down. So that's kind of why I do keep it turned down. Tessa says, nothing Halloweeny here, just sitting and watching my Corey's plastering eggs all over the new tank. That's like my Habroses that are in quarantine right now. They're just dropping eggs left and right. I should be saving them, but I just am not. Here the retail value. What? Here is the retail value of a king size Reese's. Man, candy bars are $2. That's crazy. I turn off the porch lights and pretend you're not home. I've tried that in the past, and it's not that I don't like giving out candy, because I do love giving out candy. I think, well, kids these days probably have too much candy, but I just go back to when I was a kid. Like, I couldn't really afford candy. I only got it on special occasions, like Halloween, and going around trick-or-treating and getting like lots of candy. I'm the dude that gives out either full-size bars or like just giant handfuls. I'm not the dude that gives out like one little piece of candy for everyone. And it's fun for me. I remember, I don't know, this might sound a little creepy, but I was at the grocery store, and there was a kid trying to decide what kind of candy did he want. He only had enough for one candy bar, and so I gave him more money so he could buy more candy. That sounds creepy, giving, like, here, come in my van for candy. But no, that's not how it went down. That's not how it went down. I just gave him $5 and told him to buy whatever he wants, and then walked away. But someone did that to me when I was a kid, and so it feels good to be able to pay that kind of stuff forward to kids. I remember in the checkout line with my mom asking for a piece of candy, and she's like, nope, no money for candy. And then the guy in front of us said, pick out whatever you want and throw it on. And I did, and he bought it, and he gave it to me, and he left. And I just remember those things. I remember things like that from when I was a kid, and try to pay it forward. It just quit snowing sideways here. I still need to go get candy. It only took you 20 years to pay it forward. No, that's just an example. That's just one example. I must be getting old. I can remember when you could buy a soda and chocolate bar and a bag of chips for $3. I feel like that wasn't too long ago. We will be at the lake tonight. We'll have over 1,000 kids come through. The whole state park is full of campers, all decorated for the kids. Wow. I don't know about being around that many kids. Matthew says, Bob, should I still quarantine fish from your website with the trio being what you dose the trio as well? Is it ideal to dose all those meds in a 3-week span? So here's the thing. I think you should definitely quarantine all fish. But quarantine doesn't really necessarily mean hitting them with all the meds again. You got to remember that shipping is very stressful and it can do a lot of harm even to a healthy fish. If it lowers their immune system, or just the stress of shipping can cause ick sometimes. So yes, even though they're quarantined here, and I always attempt to send out nice, strong, healthy fish. You get them, they may look perfect, but you should still always quarantine. Get a $10 tank at the $10 per gallon sale, and use it as a quarantine tank, and just watch them for at least a week. I mean, that's what I would do. I know a lot of people are just plopping and dropping them, and that's fine. I've done it. Everyone's done it. Anyone who says they haven't done it is lying. But the best practice would be to at least observe them for a week and make sure that they're fine. Twin City Guppies is here, says, I remember when we used to trick or treat until midnight, and I still get mails when we ring the... Oh, mails. I still get smiles when we ring the doorbell. Oh, man. I was the kid that could never afford costumes, so I was like going through like old clothes and always coming up with like one year I was a bum, one year I was a farmer, just weird stuff that I could find from my siblings, old stuff in the garage. Those were the good old days, I tell you. When I was a kid, we went out with pillowcases. Yep, yeah, that's exactly it. Would come home and empty them out, and got heavy when they got heavy, and go out again. Yep. And then the strategy was to go out really late at night, because a lot of people would put like whatever they had left over, they would just put it on the porch and be like, take one. Of course, I was not the kid that took one. I was the kid that took the whole bowl. So yeah, I will be atoning for that for a long time. But we used to clean up doing that too. I remember being impatient with an old man taking his time to get candy, so I rang the bell again. Kids ratted me out, and he didn't give me any candy. Jeez. I deserved it. Good lesson. Don't mess with old people. Yeah. Scottish Aquatics is here. What's going on, buddy? Can you help KG Tropicals with their mics? He just doesn't seem to get basic audio. So, without knowing his setup specifically, his issue, like if I was to just guess, is sound deadening. So he's in a garage, and that's where the echo is coming from. Again, I'm just totally guessing because I don't know how close they sit together. I leave out an empty bowl with a sign that says, please take one. That is brilliant. That is absolutely brilliant. But I know he's working on it. Like, he's not just letting it go and keeping it that way. I do have a beef with John right now, because I did watch his last video, and I commented on his video and said, I watched this video, and he's like, yeah, right. And I was like, are you kidding me? I finally sat through one of your entire videos, and now you're saying that I didn't watch it? I can tell you any part of that video, what happened throughout the entire video. I definitely watched that video, John. Just saying. Also, I'm certainly not an expert with microphones, so and that's just what I'm guessing what's going on. Either they're sitting too close and the mics are picking them up. So when he's talking, his wife's mic is picking him up, but she's quieter, so when she talks, like his mic might not be picking her up, or there's just they're in a garage. There's lots of echo. If you look at the walls, there's really nothing to deaden the sound or dampen the sound. Need some like Dynamat or just like foam, anything. But yeah, I know he's working on it. So just stick with it. It's still worth it. It's still a good time, and he's pretty much one of the best live streamers. So yeah, he'll get it figured out. Deanna with the $2.99 subpar iPhone super chat. Watching live while at work. I am watching live while at work too. Actually, my work is having a potluck today, my old job, so I might go in and go to their potluck today. I don't know. I think 2 weeks ago I went over there, and it was fun to see them all. I do miss the people I work with a lot, and so yeah, I might go over there for that. John is working on his Echo per his last video. He bought more sound absorbing stuff. Yeah, and oh man, I have some right here, but it's underneath my router. So if I disconnect, it's because I've unplugged my router. So I kind of have a weird little setup here. Rereading this book here. Put that over there. Lift up this router. Hopefully I don't disconnect it. And okay, yeah, this stuff right here. Wait, let me get back. Whew, right there. See, this is what he needs right here. I'm sure this is what he's buying. I also have some other stuff that I don't use anymore for sound deadening. But yeah, this is just stuff that I used to get from my work, because we get a lot of parts that need to be packed in foam, and this stuff works great. You just line your room with this stuff. But there's like the better looking stuff too, and this stuff is covered in dog hair. Freaking dogs. I don't know which one of my dogs is worse, honestly. The Husky obviously sheds so much, right? Husky Shepherd. Actually, I always say Husky, but she's a Alaskan Malamute Shepherd mix. But Husky's easier because more people know what that is. But anyways, her giant balls of hair, or Chance has just those little itty bitty hairs that just stick to everything. Like the roller, when I'm rolling with the lint roller, the Husky's hair comes off right away. But his gets stuck in there like little porcupine needles. It's awful. I don't know what's worse. Did you see my Astros last night? So disappointing. Yep. Obviously I did not watch the game because I don't have cable, but I did see the final score. I think the home team, what is it? The home team didn't win at all, like the whole series. That's pretty crazy. Ginger Graves with the $10 super chat, and some little pear-shaped dude flying with a cape on or something. I don't know. Greg Bean says everything I have is covered in dog hair. I do have like a dog hair free zone, which is my fish room. That's about the only place that I don't let my dogs go. I do kind of mess up and not a superhero dude. Sometimes I forget to put the gate up, and Chance got in there like 2 weeks ago and ate an entire can of fish flakes, and yeah, he did not have a good time. He was definitely allergic to something in those in that fish food, whatever it was. I don't know. He was allergic and he just blew up. I had to give him medication. Oh, it was awful. He did not have a good couple days, but at the same time, I'm like, that's what you get, buddy. That's why you're not allowed in there, man. That's why you're not allowed to eat fish food either. But you did it anyways. Now you got to pay the piper. How long did your candy last? Could you get it out to last? Wait. How long did your candy last? Could you get it to last until Thanksgiving? Are you asking me that? Killers Aquatics. I don't buy. Well, actually, I don't know what I'm gonna do now. Um, if I usually give away leftover candy because I don't want to eat it, but I don't have anyone to give it to now, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. Bob, I did a little update video on the rainbows. They're growing fat and coloring up. I will say that my remaining Bosemani's are going to go on sale pretty soon too. I got the turquoise on sale. All the actually, so let me just go back here. Rainbow fish. The Bosemani are on sale right now, but they're going to go even cheaper. The turquoise are going to be cheap, and the Pracox. Wait, the turquoise are already on sale, and the Pracox rainbows are going to be going on sale. Basically, everything except for the Kamakas are going to be going on sale. Simply because of what I announced to the members. So I'm clearing out old inventory and getting ready for new inventory. Ginger says, I have 3 Senegal bikers and a 50-gallon. Any fish I could keep with them? Oh, yeah. Senegal bikers, they're small. As long as you get fish that, one, won't eat them or, aren't like highly aggressive towards them, and then fish that won't fit in their mouth. Like the Von Rio Tetra, you want a bigger body Tetra, any bigger body fish that won't fit in their mouth. Yeah, Senegal bikers are pretty easy to find tank mates for. They're really cool fish. I think I still have some Halloween candy collected from last year. I had them from the kids so they don't binge themselves. Determine the business is eat the mic. I don't even know what that means. The kids around here hit everyone twice. They go home and change costumes. The joke is on them because they could have bought their own candy with the money they spent on 2 costumes. It's still a strategy that works though. A lot of those costumes, I don't know. Like I never paid for my costumes really. I remember when I was like 13 or 14, I finally got like a mask and I was so excited because it was like one of these ghoulish masks with like the eyeballs falling out. It was the first time that I ever like bought something for a Halloween costume and I was like so excited. It's funny how reflecting back and just thinking about like all the small things that you really got excited about as a kid, it just kind of makes you, I don't know, put things in perspective, I guess. I don't know. I was a box for a few years. Alex Dave says, I just got some rice fish. I'm really hoping they breed. That would be pretty sweet. I want to say like I was in a box for a few years. Nelson says, listening while driving between work sites. Thanks for the stream. Thanks for stopping by. Down the wormhole is here. Hello. Leopard bush fish. Yeah, I almost did a video on those, but I don't like doing. I only had video of like small. I mean, they were really small. And I don't know. Like I go to do like these profile videos, and if I don't have adults, then I just like I start the video and I'm like, well, I can't really show what they look like as adults. Like I want to do a video on the redhead geophagus I have, but really the beauty of that fish is when they're adults, and I don't have any footage of when they're adults. So as much as I'd love to do a video of it, I feel like it would be kind of pointless. And yeah, I don't know. Bob made the big decision to dedicate his fish shop to only all things minnows. There I outed his members only secret. Yep. Although, the rosy minnow, I would love to order like 10,000 rosy minnows. We'll see. I might actually do that for reals. I love my leopard bush fish. He's the size of about half my palm. My dog loves all kinds of fish food. Yeah. My husky won't touch fish food, but that's because she knows she'll get in trouble. Whereas Chance, he's just a giant goofball. He doesn't even care if he gets in trouble. He's like, what? I didn't know. I'm just an idiot. He plays dumb. Do you know why rainbow shiners are so hard to get? they're insanely slow growers, and they don't sell well unless people are. It's not like a rainbow shiner is like a fish that they're kind of like rainbow fish but worse. So when people see them, they're just silver. You don't see them as adults, um, and they're still, even as like uncolored fish like rainbow fish, they're pretty spendy. So they're just not very popular, which is why they're harder to get. Like they can be gotten. They are out there. I've had them before. I actually got them from Imperial Tropicals. Um, but it's one of those fish like rainbow fish. If somebody walked into a store and saw like adult rainbow fish for sale, they would be like, "Oh, that's what a rainbow fish is." And it would be the same way with a shiner, and then they would have to specifically look for one. Um, but yeah, like rainbow shiners, they look amazing as adults. I had them in my 125-gallon tank for a couple years. Um, they are jumpers, so if you are going to get them, get a lid, because I lost quite a few, especially during water changes. Um, but it is a fish I would love to get. I would what? What did I just say? It is a fish I would love to get again for doing outside in the ponds. Susan for South Lake City Aquatic says, my honey gourami has a huge bump on its side. I've quarantined him and did a 50% water change, and I've started erythromycin. I wonder, is it like a tumor or... I always wonder about those bumps. Matthew Vargas with the $15 super chat. Man, you got a pretty good sized super chat on Monday too, I feel. Happy Halloween, Bob. I had my heart set on those L18s. Ah, yes. Yes, I was holding it. That's why. That's why I remember. I bought so many caves and the tank is ready and running. Will you be getting any more anytime soon? Do you have access to other fancies? Yes and no. I want to try the L18s again. However, I don't want to take that loss again, because that was a $180 loss. So that'd be pretty rough to try again and lose that again. So I don't know. They are still available, but that's just a gamble that I don't know if I want to take right now. I do have access to some other plecos, but they're even more expensive. Like the Sultan pleco, one of my absolute favorite plecos, the L264. I saw them on the list, but they're insanely expensive. So I probably won't bring those in. Yeah, so I don't have a good source for fancy plecos currently. And the problem is I know what they go for at wholesalers that I can't buy from. And so when I look at wholesalers that I can buy from and see that they're like triple the price, I can't bring myself to do it. Because then I have to pass that on to you guys, and I wouldn't even be able to compete with other sellers at all. So man, I can't decide on Pracox or Bosemani for my 55. Well, the good news is, Curtis, you won't go wrong either way. But yeah, I feel badly got a whole tank set up for them. I've thought about selling some plecos out of my personal collection, but I haven't gone that far yet. Just trying to lighten the load on my personal collection. I've thought about selling some of my personal fancy plecos, but I don't know that I ever would, honestly. Even if someone offered me even if I put one on the sale for like $50 on the website and someone offered me like 200, I still don't know that I would, honestly, because all those fish I've had forever and they took forever to acquire. But at the same time, it would be nice to lighten the load. So I don't know. I go back and forth, but I probably never would. Aquatic Nest is here. Hello. Hi, Susan. Thanks for coming by today. Oh, what did you get, Susan? What did you get? Please get me an L18. Would love to support your business. Hook a brother up. Yet the problem is is if I buy them and they come in sick and die again, then you still couldn't support my business, and I would still lose a ton of money. It started as maybe a bite from a flagfish. Well, that's actually good news, obviously, compared to having a tumor. Although fish can live quite a while with a tumor, but a bite is pretty easy. Just clean water and meds. So that'd be good news. I'm stoked my LFS will order a 50-gallon lowboy and stand for me. My ocelotus are getting an upgrade. I would probably sell my 50-gallon lowboy. I honestly, I don't think I've used that tank in like a year and a half. And I did order some plants. I got some plants in, and I thought about using that for plants, but it's just not tall enough. Meds are not banned here. Nope. See what he is happy and hungry and very friendly to me. There you go. I mean, as long as he's in good spirits, you keep the water clean, I'm sure he'll recover just fine. I used to have two 50-gallon low boys, and then I traded one. Now I'm down to one, and I still don't use it. It takes up so much room. Like that footprint. Like if it was an 80-gallon, like Jimmy's, I think is 80 or 60, 80 or 60, I don't remember. But the taller ones, like I like that footprint, but taller. Because after you put in substrate, you got to think, what is it, 10 inches tall? Put in like 2 inches of substrate, you're down to 8 inches. And I don't know. It was fun. It was cool as a Shelly tank. It definitely was. It was cool as a Pleco tank for a while, but I don't know. It's a cool idea, but it just takes up a lot of room, I guess. What I'm trying to say. What am I going to do when they are? I don't think they will be. Do you sell rainbows? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Low boys help me not have to bend to pick stuff up when I drop things. What? I don't know what that means. I'm debating whether to get Bosemani or Irian Reds. Oh, yeah, Irian Reds. They will be on the website tomorrow. I knew I forgot something. So, yeah, you can add that to the list. Irian Reds will be on the website tomorrow. I would love a 50-gallon for my axolotl. I didn't realize that those were as popular as they are. Not the 50-gallon, but the axolotls. I feel like almost everyone has one. Anyways, but yeah. If anyone wants a 50-gallon lowboy, I'll sell it pretty cheap. I don't know. What do they retail for? Somebody tell me what a 50-gallon lowboy retails for. I think I bought mine with guppies. I think a majority of mine was back when I was doing the breeding fish for profit tank. So I should probably see what they go for. $10? If you're in a business, you should get prepared for it. It seems the band has... I'm not worried about it. Not worried about it one bit. Not one iota. I understand about 2L246 because of a video on your channel, and they are awesome. Yeah. Boy, once you get like on that Pleco train, it gets expensive really fast. How many rainbows would I suggest for a 55? Well, it depends on the type. Like you could do like 200 Pseudo McGills, but you couldn't do like 200 Australian. So it depends on the type. If you're talking like just a standard Melanotanian, like a Bosemani turquoise, yellow, anything like that, trifasciata, like 10, 12 is a good number. If you're doing like Praecox, boy, you could definitely do more with like a dwarf species. I can't tell if my dog is puking or dreaming. He makes the same noise when he's dreaming as when he's puking. I hope he's dreaming. Well, this is going to be fun. I've been meaning to get an axolotl, but my grandmother doesn't like lizards or frogs, so I'm thinking she'd probably hate them. Well, I mean, you could keep it in a fish tank. 50-gallon lowboy is 115 or so online, so I'd probably sell it for like $60. half a retail for a basically brand new tank. Well, I guess I can't even say that anymore. It did get used for a while. Hopefully dreaming. Yeah, I don't know if you guys could hear that, but it's like the same whimpering coughing sound when he dreams as when he pukes. I mean, if he puked, the damage is already done. At least he did it on hardwood floor. We only got 10 minutes left, so if he puked, I'll wait. Anyways, what medium schooling fish to go with my electric blue Akara? I had a school of Congo Tetra, but after an accident with some peroxide, that school died. How about like Emperor Tetras, like the carry. That would be a pretty cool one. Speaking of dogs puking, my dog literally just puked all over my bed. All right. Maybe I shouldn't have put that out in the universe then, huh? Crazy says, I got 3 oxalotls. I love them. It just happened they ended up being girls. Easier for me to house them. Well, that's true. Plus, I feel like an oxalotl is something that you maybe don't want to breed. I don't know. I feel like people are always selling them and always have like an abundance of them. The people that breed them anyways. Hello, Candy. Dan will be contacting you for those apistos. Wait. Candy has apistos or Candy is getting apistos? I want apistos. I'm still trying to find a source for apistos. Dwayne Perry, if you're still here, I need those apistos, man. I need them. I think it's a 40 breeder. I would get a better bang for my buck doing a Bosemani because I could fit. Wait. I think being it's a 40 breeder, I would get a better bang for my buck by doing Bosemani because I could fit more pairs and trios. Wait, what? Oh, what's my favorite fish? Yeah. Amazon puffers, Bob, is like a question like, am I going to get Amazon puffers? If I had access to Amazon puffers, I would bring them in, if that's what you're asking. It looks like you're still here, though, so. I just remembered the time I had a date coming over one night, and minutes before she got there, my dog puked on my freshly washed sheets on my... Oh, one of those kind of dates, huh? Well... Talk about a major C block, huh? Dang. I don't think your dog liked her. Maybe that was a good thing, though. My pistols are starting to color up, Bob. If you want them, let me know. Yes, I do. Bob, besides your Maboo, what's your most prized fish in your fish room? Oh, boy. Probably like the I'm gonna rattle off a bunch of plecos. The L264, the L397, the L494. Boy, all my Gary Lang strain rainbow fish would be up there. I don't. Did I say my leopard frog pleco? Maybe those guys, but I don't really know. They're cool and all, but those might be like the top. I really love the L264. Really, really love that fish. Got new fish in quarantine. Dose Aquarium Co-op Med Trio. 2 days later, I see lots of white poop. Should I change the water? Starting new dose of General Cure. You should definitely do exactly what it says on the bottle. If it says do a water change after 48 hours, do a water change. I know some of them are water change after 24 hours and continue treatment. But yes, I definitely would. Autosynclus or plecos? Plecos all the way. I mean, autosynclus are a pleco, so I don't know if that's like a trick question. But the like 3 or 4 different species of autos that are in the hobby versus like the 150 species of plecos that are in the hobby, you got to go with plecos. You got to just from the variety. But again, autosynclus are epiclostomus, so I don't know. I have the same affliction, Connor. What? Oh. Um, Green Ranger. Good morning. Happy Thursday. Yep. Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon and good evening, wherever you are. I love me the whole line of autos. They are awesome.
They are.
It's all about the Sinnohs. You know, I have, I think, 3 or 4 different species of Synodontis. And obviously, my favorite is the Lucipennis, even though it's fairly common. But the Pleurops, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but the Pleurops, they're just so goofy looking that I can't not love them. Like, they have big heads, they have gigantic eyeballs, and they're just so, yeah, it's just one of those fish. They're so goofy looking. Like, I don't know how you can not love them. Big gigantic foreheads, not really, but big heads, big eyeballs, and yeah, pretty sweet. If I could get in Sinnohs, that would be awesome. That would be really cool. You have 3, y'all. Y'all. I have 3 more days. Not y'all. Not you all. Y'all. Y'all. I have a contact that has a bunch if you want some stock, Bob. You'll have to tell me how much they are, really. I have 12 Lucipennis. Yeah, super duper awesome. There's a video on YouTube somewhere of someone with like 100 of them in a fish tank, and it's like the coolest thing ever to watch. Rush Hour for the win, yeah. Not you all, y'all. Yeah. Anyways, Lucipennis, awesome fish. There's honestly though, like there is about half. I would say like half the Synodontis. I don't really care for, and you can hate me for saying that, but it's true. Try hatching bristlenose plecos for the first time. They are actually hatching. Well, congratulations down the wormhole. That is an excellent fish to get into breeding plecos, or just fish in general, honestly. It's really fun. It's always exciting when that happens. Thanks, Bob. Love this style of Q&A. Aqua Discovery. Oh, no problem. You're welcome. Yeah, they look like puppies of the cats. I have the Decorus, and they look similar. I am having a major brain fart, but I have the one that starts with an L as well. Oh my gosh, it's gonna bug me till I look it up. It starts with an L. That's all I know. Lashardi, is that it? Yeah, that's a really really cool one. If you can ever get a hold of that one, those are really cool. Pygmy Quarries, my favorite. Have a second set of fry. So cute when you finally see the little whiskers on the teeny fry. Someday I will actually raise some Corridoras. Someday. Once the fish room is done in the garage, like I said, I mentioned this like 100 times. I will start a breeding. I will make a breeding fish room that I want to do Apistos, Plecos, and probably Corridoras, I think. I'm in California right now, and I was wondering what you would suggest for emergency fish evacuation. P.S. If I had a credit debit card, I would totally super chat. I appreciate it, but totally not necessary. I guess it would depend on like how bad is your situation there. I mean, if you have to evacuate, honestly, like a 5-gallon bucket full, filled up like a quarter of the way with water in a battery operated sponge, well, your fish will last a while in that. Do you have access to pygmy cories? On and off? On and off. So I have the Habroses, which are a pygmy cory for sale right now. But if you're actually talking about the Pygmaeus, I do not have access to those, although I have in the past. Those are kind of one of those, this month they might have them, next month they might not have them type of fish. So while they're not like a seasonal fish, they're still kind of, on and off, back and forth with the Pygmaeus. But if you're just looking for any pygmy, I do have the Habrosis. So anyways, as far as, and then like, what kind of evacuation are you doing? Like, are you driving? Are you hopping on an airplane? I hope your dog, oh, they both just came in here. So yeah, I don't know if you can hear them click clacking back and forth on the hardwood floor, but they're fine. They were just wrestling. A little puke really gets their play mentality going, I guess. um, yeah, but I don't know if you hear that clicking. That's them walking in and out of this room. So yeah. Anyways, as far as your evacuation, as long as you can keep that bucket fairly warm. Again, depends on the type of fish. You might need multiple buckets depending on how many you have. But honestly, a 5-gallon bucket is an amazing tool for like evacuating with fish. Just snap the lid on there, cut a hole for the airline, good to go. I breed emerald corridors. I'm assuming you mean emerald, emerald corridors, emerald. Yeah, I know there's a lot of people in California that are not having a very good time right now. I feel like if you live in California in general, you're not having a very good time. But yeah, definitely, best wishes going to you and everyone else going through that. I just realized it's Halloween and I don't care, maybe? Thank you very much. Yeah, wasn't very helpful, but that's what I would do. Like, if I had to pack up and leave right now, I would fill as many 5-gallon buckets full of fish as I could. Well, depending on the emergency, mind you. Like, if there's a nuke incoming, I'm just going to be like, whatever. But, yeah. So if it's like an evacuation, like I got to get out of here now, I'm probably not taking any fish, to be honest. So it really depends on the type of emergency. But if it's just one of those things like, yeah, you know, it might flood, you should probably evacuate. Then I would probably fill up all my 5-gallon buckets and take as many fish as I can. It stands for I don't even care. Oh, see, I know that IDC is I don't care, but I've never seen the IDEC. All right, I get it. All right, guys. Well, that's going to do it for this Thursday morning Halloween stream. We have hit the 1-hour mark, and I got stuff to do. I'd love to stay and hang out, but it's not Monday night. I actually have stuff I have to do if I want to get this crap on the website eventually, someday, right? So thanks, everyone, for hanging out. Thank you to all the super chatters, Matthew, Ginger, Deanna, KG, GTA, Red Star Gaming. I appreciate it. This was a lot of fun. I hope you guys had fun. And don't forget, tomorrow will be finally the unboxing video. Finally going to put out a video for y'all. And I hope to see you all. I was gonna, how can I say y'all again? I hope to see y'all here on Monday's live stream at 5 p.m. Pacific. I'll see you then. That's not it. That's it.